Oh my goodness. Hello, Jack. How are you? Dudley, good to see you, dear. Jack says, like the new setup. Oh, yeah, it looks more professional. Yeah, it does. But I just tried to get it off the frame. So, but sometimes when I want to have it closer to my face, so I don't have to lean into it, it will kind of show in the actual frame. Hello, David. Good to see you. And I should do this. Here we go. Gavin. Hello, dear. Male 26 USA. Thank you very much, Gavin. And David, male 24 Dallas, Texas. There we go. Jack. Jack. Jack, I forgot your age. I know it's UK. I know it's male. Forgot your age, Jack. What's with that? Dudley says things have not gotten better since my dad passed. Tomorrow will be 3 weeks. Still don't know what to do. Dudley, it's too early. Just be patient and go through it. Do the grieving, the crying, and whatever it is that comes to your mind. It will take a few months before you kind of have had your chance to absorb this, digest it. It's kind of a feeling of confusion and questions and disorientation. Just imagine if you are in a battalion in the army, excuse me, in the middle of a, I don't know, a campaign, and the captain, the lieutenant, or whoever is leading the platoon or the unit, is captured or dead. You know the kind of confusion that's going to be there if there is no chain of command intact, like the second in command is also not there, gone. Everybody else was used to be told what to do, had certain routine, everything was organized because the orders were given from the captain down to second and then so on. But neither one of them were there. And everything seems chaotic. Nobody knows what to do. And it takes a while for them to actually come up with a routine, with an order, with a certain kind of a discipline that will be native, like, organic. They come up with it because they have to. And they put the differences aside and they become focused and so on. That takes time. So until then, don't expect things to get that much better, and then don't be bothered when you see, 3 weeks is gone, things are not much better. Yeah, of course it's not, because that's what the duration of that period of getting back into the organization, the routine, and the new order has not passed. Therefore, new order has not been created. You haven't created a new order yet. You're still going through the chaotic time of what happened and why it happened. What do I do now? So please understand, this is part of life. As terrible as it is, nothing more terrible than this. It is the way of this fucking life. So deal with it. Don't crumble under it. Deal with it. For the sake of your dad, who's watching and hoping, with his last breath was hoping believing and trusting in faith that you would be able to manage. He knew that. That's why he left. That's how he left, at least comfortably. Knowing that he has trained a son who knows how to deal, how to do the battle. This is the way of life. As fucky as it is, we must go through it, for we survive and we honor our fathers. We do not crumble. That's why my message is to you, Dudley. Be patient. Go through the motions. And Jack says 24. Yes, thank you, Jack. 24. All right. So you and David, same age. And funny enough, YouTube friends are more, quicker than Facebook. On Facebook, we still have nobody here. Bobby Necro says 39, male, UK. Hello, Bobby. He says, I keep trying to move on and live a fulfilled life. But you are. The fact that you are, then you are. Fulfilled life, it doesn't mean that, now this is a sign of fulfillment. No. It's like planting an orange tree and say, this is not an orange tree until I eat the orange. Oh, it is an orange tree, and the orange will eventually gonna be there because this seed that you just planted. But it's an orange tree right from the beginning. So you can't say, I didn't plant anything until I eat the orange. No, you did plant it. It's already there and it's growing, and the orange will be there. It's all a process. So the fact that you say, I keep trying to live a fulfilled life, what do you think the fulfilled life is? The fact that you're trying is that fulfilling that you're looking for. Says, I find it hard and lonely at times being a divorced dad. Oh, come on, Bobby. Divorced dad. It's like if it's a fucking victim. What do you think she was, your lifeline? Another human being who wants to live like that, okay, but she's got nothing over you. You can control your own life, provide for yourself, and not be lonely. If she can't be lonely, you can't be lonely. Why do you think that you have to think of yourself being a divorced dad? Fuck that. Live your life. Don't live in the past and thinking that, your chances to live a good life is gone because your chances was her. That's nonsense. Your chances are you. You are the one who bring and make things happen in this life. For you. That's all you need. And you're there. Nothing's wrong with you. You're still there intact. So you could make that. You make another one. No big deal. And he says, I feel lost and hopeless and desperate right now. Well, I tell you what. You know what hopeless and desperate is? Is the guy or the kid who doesn't have a piece of bread to eat today. That's hopeless. Bombs coming on his face, on his head, and he's got no security, no law to protect him, bullying all over. Some other nation has taken over his land or his nation or his family, dictating to him, and he has no hope, and he's got no food, and he's got no shelter. That's hopeless. Not you. So stop thinking that you're a victim. You have all the powers in the world to do what you want to do. You're living in UK, most civilized country. So what are you talking about? Everything is there. I don't want to see weakness in you guys. I don't want you guys to sum up your lives into, some relationship or some woman who left you. Don't be crumbly weak like that. I don't like that. Why? Because that is not the way of life for you. That is just weakness, and that is not you. There is no reason for you to feel that way. You have all the blessings in the world. You have something to eat, something to drink, a safe place to sleep, no bombs hitting you on. You can do things, you can create things. And if your problem is just some woman doesn't like you, who gives a shit? Go find another woman. I want you to stop thinking that you're weak, because you're not. You are the architect of your life, and you can do whatever you need to do in order to make this life a wonderful life. It's up to you, not up to her. She can leave and do whatever she wants to do. Wish her well. Wish yourself well as well, because you are the one that it matters to your life. And he says, I just want love and happiness. Well, you first love yourself and honor yourself, respect yourself, and find happiness by yourself. Then you will never lose it, because it is you who make all that happen. But if you leave it in the hands of a relationship, some girl to bring all that for you, then you're always hanging on or a thread. If she leaves, if she doesn't want to give that happiness to you, that love to you, then you don't have it. No, love yourself, give the happiness to you, happy in life, then you will always have it. Even if the relationship doesn't work and your partner leaves, you still know how to be happy, because you were happy before that relationship came along. Dudley says, how do I communicate with my stepmom after this has happened? What do you mean? Does she speak a different language in English? What do you mean how to communicate? Communicate the same way. Come on, Dudley. You're the son of that father that was your best friend. You can do anything. You can communicate. Remember, you're a combination of you and your father. There's so much wisdom there that you can have access to and use it. Just don't think that you can't figure things out. Be resourceful, figure it out. Find out what it is that makes her tick. What things you can do to help her. And I don't know what the nitty-gritties of the problems are that you seem to be expressing here about her, but I'm thinking communication should be easy, especially if it's in the same language. Says, I'm trying to help as much as possible, but she isn't wanting any help. She thinks she can handle all household chores on her own. I'm in the dark a little bit here, Dudley. I don't know how long you know her, how long she's been living with your dad and part of the family. Is she new? Are you close to her? Are you guys in good terms? Is she putting up walls for reasons that you guys were not close, or is she trying to be helpful? What's going on? See, these are the things I don't know. Remember, guys, if you want to get really deep in some things, you can always go on my site, mindthatseekstruth.com, and make an appointment on Skype, and we'll explore it one-on-one together. And of course, remember the 1,500 videos we have on this channel. Type in what you feel, and they're bound to be video on it. Don't forget to share the videos and follow me on Instagram, if you will. There are some goodies on Instagram once in a while, if not every day. They're quotes that I've written, is posted every day on Instagram, and they're good posts and good quotes, and you would like them. So my Instagram link is up there, and of course Facebook is always there, which is empty, nobody here. So I'm talking to myself on Facebook. So it looks like on Saturday mornings in Vancouver time, everybody is taking a break from Facebook. Now, Bobby Necro says, I just want to love and be loved and feel secure, but my pain seems to affect me with new women. I'm so anxious. Oh, don't be. When you have figured out what the problems are, I'm so anxious, I'm needy for the new woman, I'm thinking about the old girl, and So all these are the problems. Don't think about the old girl. Don't give a shit. It's over, it's gone. Wish her well and let her go, and wish yourself well as well. Don't be anxious because you figured out you're being anxious, and everything else that seems to be the stumbling block, get over it. When you recognize it, don't do it. Do something about it, and you'll be fine. Bobby. Leah V says, hello, mister. Hello, Leah. Can you talk a bit about self-love and mirroring each other? Thank you. Mirroring each other in what context? Give me the info. Throw me the bone, guys. I can't read mind. And who are these each other, mirroring each other? Who? Your partner? What are you talking about? I don't know enough to be able to make that. You guys think that every time you talk to me, I remember what you guys talked last time? Sometimes I do, but not always. So I need the info. Partners, yeah. Oh, so what about it? Specifically, what do you mean mirroring? You want to know you should be mirroring, you shouldn't be mirroring, how to mirror? What is it that you're talking about? And is it good to mirror? Is it bad to mirror? Why do you mirror? And all these things? Projections? Give me the info, Leah. Until then, I go to Samer Jalal. Says, hi, Mehran. Samer 29, Finland. Hello, Samer. Leah, don't talk in codes. Give me explanation. Mostly bad, meaning what? You find yourself mirroring your partner, the stuff that he does. If he does bad, you do bad. I don't understand it. What is it that you don't like that you're mirroring? Are you asking you should or you shouldn't? Give me explanation, dear. All right. Samer says, do you think, this is hi Mehran, Samer 29, Finland, do you think is better to block the ex from everything after breakup, or it's okay to leave her if someday contact happens again? Samer, information. Guys, I'm good and thank you for your confidence, but I need to know detail. How long have you been with her? When did you break up? And things that can help me know a little bit. How old is she? Who broke up? And the question is, why do you want to be in touch with her? Someday contact happens again? What do you mean? That someday that contact was there was in the past. You guys were in contact. Now you broke up. Why is it that you're hanging on? What hope do you have? What is it? What for? Have sex? Is that what you want her? Otherwise, why would you want a girl who broke up with you and doesn't want to be with you? Why would you want to get back with her anyhow? Of course, block her. You don't have to block her, just don't be in contact with her. And don't hope to have future contact with her. Move on with your life. But if it helps you to block her, it's like temper tantrum. You're trying to tell her, get lost. Well, that's temper tantrum. You don't need to block anyone. You can simply move on and delete their numbers if you want. But you don't have to take any such actions. What for? But if you say, if contact happens again, why? That means you're waiting for it, you're hoping for it. Why should you be hoping for it? It broke up, finished, move on. Don't want to contact with the woman that you've already tried. Obviously, you guys tried hard and didn't work out and finally decided to break up. So let it go. Asim Sheikh says, I'm 33 years old from India. Hello, Asim. Am I too old for love? Are you kidding me? Are you nuts? Should I come there and beat you with ugly stick? What do you mean you're too old for love? Love is part of our existence. We operate on love. It's like breathing. We love it. We want love. So you're never old for love. I don't care how old you are. Just find the right love and have the understanding of the difference between love and lust. What you desire is not necessarily love. Love is much deeper than the infatuation or the interest you see at the outset, you feel at the outset. So, and Leah says, yes, partners, yes, mostly. Says, okay, I will find you online. All right. Polyronis, I hope I didn't butcher the name, says, I'm currently very happy with life. Guys, don't forget, we have a protocol here. I appreciate you guys joining us. But before you guys ask any question, and with every follow-up question or comment, please do put in those 3 codes. M for male, F for female, or however you represent your gender, then age, and then the country you're tuning in from. Like M40 UK, male, 40 years old, United Kingdom. Or F36 Florida, female, 36 years old, Florida. These little bits helps me. There we go. Polyronis says male, 21, Greece. See, that makes a whole lot of difference. Gives me a little bit info, cultural backgrounds, age, how perhaps cater that responds to your age, and of course gender. So he says, I'm currently very happy with life. Good. But I've dealt with major depression for years, and I never thought I could smile while walking on a sunny day again. I understand. And now I'm kind of scared of going back. I see. So you're happy now, you can smile and you can enjoy. You found your balance, you're talking with your doctors and you have your medication, and everything seems to be finally the right dosage of medication and the type of medication, and the doctors have done a good job, you've done a good job, and you feel balanced and happy, right? And your fear is, what if someday I will feel bad again like it used to be, and it won't be as good as it is now, right? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you mean? Yes. All right. Well, this is a very natural thing. It doesn't take to be depressed and have depression and feel good and then be afraid of if we will fall back into that. It is a fear that every one of us, whether we are depressed or not, whether we are dealing with some illness or not, whether we are having any kind of a scenario of any kind of a drama or anything in our life or not, we all are in it together with you. We all feel the same. We are always afraid and scared. What if the good that I have now will stop? It's like the farmers in the old days. What if the next year there would be no rain and the crops would not be good? These fears happens when we compare what it was with what it is and what it could be. It has no logic to it and it has no truth to it that it will be bad or the bad will be good and then it will not be bad again, or the good will be bad and it won't be good again. All these, there is no guarantee to it. But what the problem here is not the fact that bad cannot improve to be good and we won't be happy. The problem is that because we love to be happy, and whatever is good that we love, we are afraid of losing it. And that fear doesn't mean that it will happen. It just means we love what it is now. And because we love it so much, we're also scared of losing it. And most often, if not all the time, fear happens when you start comparing how you were feeling before, how you're feeling now, and if you would be continuing to feel as good as you do now, or will it be again like how it was in the past? When you compare, the fear happens. Otherwise, there is no such thing as fear. In reality, there is no such thing as fear. It only happens by our own mind, by our own thoughts. When we start focusing on how much I love something, then with that pleasure of loving it, we also bring fear that how much I'm afraid not to have this what I love. So we should not do any of that. And also the same as I had a tummy pain last night and I feel good now. I wonder if I would feel okay or will have tummy pain again tonight. See, I just created fear, but otherwise, without creating that thinking process, I'm fine. I don't have pain now. I don't have to worry about it pain. Why should I be thinking about how it was last night? I should be only thinking about how it is now. To live in the moment. Be one with the now. So, and then now, I feel good. I have my tea. I'm happy. I have no pain in tummy. Same thing with you. You're happy. You're not depressed. You're balanced. And you can smile. Why don't we focus on this and enjoy it and do our life as it is what it is, instead of being worrying about what it was and wondering about if it will continue what it is, or fearful about what if it won't be like what it is and it will become like what it was. Don't do any of that shit. Just focus on enjoying the reality and actuality of life. If it's good, just enjoy it. Enjoy it. Don't try to have some kind of a guarantee that it will last forever before I can enjoy this moment. Well, by the time that you're getting all that guarantee and thinking about it, the moment is gone. So stay with the moment. The moment is good. You're fine. You're feeling good. And just base your life on the fact that everything is good. And there is no future. There is no past. It's all now. Even when it's tomorrow, it's still now. So why don't we live in the now? And if you feel good now, in the now, then that's all you think about. That's all you focus on. Not about how it was, not about how it might be. Just the fact that it is good. And then as long as it lasts. And don't try to turn what it is into something that it should be always as it is, and then start worrying about it. What if it wouldn't? Don't worry about it. If it wouldn't, you'll go to the doctor again and they'll fix it up and figure it out and you'll be fine again. Just as you have become fine now and you weren't fine before, well then if you did become not fine again, they will find how to make you fine again, just they have now. You see, you weren't fine before, but they found out how to be fine now, and you are fine now. So what's the fear? If it became again not fine, they will find it again how to be fine, just as they did it this time. So there is no fear. Do not worry about it. Just focus on your life, enjoy your life, do the things you want to do, and build your life. And whenever it won't be, whenever it happens, again they will find how to make it to be. Don't worry. They're so advanced with that sort of, especially with that sort of thing, they're so advanced now that you shouldn't have any worry about it. They can figure it out. No big deal. All right. You're welcome, Polyronis. My pleasure, dear. Live your life. Nothing needs to be guaranteed. We're all born, and from the moment we're born, there are possibilities. If you want to focus on all things that could go wrong in our lives, we can't live. Fuck it. Do your best and attend to your duties and responsibilities. Take the advice of your physicians and take good care of yourselves, and the support is there and you'll be fine. Mary says, great advice. Hello, Mary. Says, I live in the fear, and because I think it means because of you, I'm learning to get better. Oh, good, Mary, good. Good. Now, let's see what we have here. We have Summer says, more 1 year and 6 months and breakup happened so much and go back again, and this happened, and every time is the same pain. Summer, what are you doing? Talking in code. I don't get it. Hi, Mehran, Finland. Do you think it's better to block? Oh, I see. Block. I see. You're responding to what I could. Block her, and it's okay to leave her if somebody contact happens. I see. Forget the contact. Move on with your life. If the contact happens, contact happens. You don't have to hang around till she calls you. Live your life. Don't sum up life into one girl, one relationship, and hang around until she decides. Who is she? Life is bigger than that. Go on, explore life, explore world, make things happen. Don't hang around for someone, because all you're doing, you're hanging around for some pleasure. But what is she bringing other than that? It is you who makes your life. It is you who make things happen in your life. So keep making things happen. Continue focus on what you need to do in life to make things happen. Don't wait for somebody else to come, because when they come in, they're coming in for something. They're coming in to be happy, not to make you happy. That means there's something wrong with their own life. So you learn to be happy first, and make sure the partner that you want to be with has learned how to be happy on her own before the relationship. Then two happy people get together. Not that you go into a relationship to get happy and she comes to a relationship to get happy, hoping that you will make her happy. You hope that she will make you happy. Then, you neither one of you know how to be happy, and then you want to make each other happy. It's silly. Learn how to be happy on your own abilities and plans, and pursue, have a plan for your life, have a function about what you want to do, what you want to accomplish, and then see who qualifies and meets your standards to become your partner. And then together you make something. And if it didn't work, the hell with it. You try, and if it didn't work, you go to the next one. It says, more 1 year, 6 months, and breakup happened so much and go back again, and this happened every time. Okay, Summer, just move on. Don't wait for her. Don't just move on. It's just it's just intimacy, nothing else. You can't build life on intimacy and the little things that you like about something. It should be a whole package. Otherwise, your hormones get into the place, and because you like the way her face is or her body looks, then you compromise with all the other things that you need in that relationship, but she doesn't have it. But you think, oh, it's okay because you like her face, because you like her nose, because you like her body. That's not good enough. It has to be a balance between everything. So do not settle for that. Move on. Move on, build your life. Build yourself first, build your life first, then find a mate. Chris Adams says, hi Mehran, 26 male UK. Hello Chris. Thanks for all your help over the months. By reading the books and Skype sessions, I really feel I am moving forward now, and I don't miss the ex anymore. My psyche finally gets it. Finally. Wunderbar. Proud of you, Chris. Good for you. Keep it up. Life is built of lots of little things. Learn to find happiness and contentment in little things, because there's so many little things. Therefore, there's so many reasons for you to be happy and content if you can focus on these little things. That if you want to wait for big things to make you happy and content and fulfilled, well, those big things don't happen every day and so many times during the day. They happen every few years, once. So that means you'll be happy and content in life once every few years. What the hell is that? Focus on the little things and basics of things in life. There's so many of those. During the day, you can be happy 100 times if you focus on all these little blessings, little things that you love. Even the tea that you drink. Drink it with full attention to it. Not drinking it thinking about your bills or thinking about your relationship or thinking about some shit's happening somewhere. Or your homework or your work. Just think about tea. Tea, chamomile. Somebody probably grew it somewhere and took the time. Sacrifices were made to make this tea. Now I enjoy it fully. Become one with tea. This is the moment of tea. That's what you do. You drink tea. You think about tea. You focus on tea. That gives your mind rest because you're focused on what you're doing. You're not doing one thing and your mind focusing on 100 other things, which means it is having overload on itself. It doesn't feel light. It's not relaxing. It's too busy. But when you focus on one thing, whatever it is that you do, you will do that better because you're fully focused, and focus brings precision, and focus is power. And at the same time, you keep your mind at rest and relax and thinking about one thing, and focus the whole experience of drinking tea, which is the simplest form of meditation. You don't have to go learn meditation the way I taught it in my book. It's one way, but the simplest way for you, if you don't know anything else how to meditate, just bring full attention to everything you do in life. That brings total balance with you and your mind and body at the same time with your energy, and the energy of the universe will be synchronized because you are just one. There's no difference between you and the tea. You become the tea. Take the whole experience. It stops your mind from thinking, from working, and gives you a chance to regenerate. Take the load off of your mind. It's a big difference. Now let me come out of it before I tee you guys out. TM says, I like her. Does this mean I am not ready to move on? TM, are you just coming from the middle of the story? What's the rest of it? You just woke up and said you like her, and that's how you're gonna put your question through. How do you think I am? A magician? For that I get the big bucks in order to guess what you mean. Okay. Gavin says, Mehran, I don't want to get beaten by ugly stick, but I keep having hope and keep thinking about when she will text me. Don't. You will imprisoning yourself by your own thoughts. Do not allow your thoughts to become your prisoner. Prisoner? Anyhow, prison. Do not. We talked about that. The way she is, she's not suitable. If she changes and she learns who she is instead of wanting to bully you or dominate you or kind of put you at guilt all the time and all that, if I remember it right, then you may consider it, but don't wait for her. You build your own life. Do not make your life and happiness dependent on another person who's hoping to find some way to be happy. If you hang your happiness, prerequisite to your happiness, become someone else, how sure are you that that someone else is going to work toward the best your best interest? Because the most important person in life of each person is that very person. You're the most important person in your life, and she's the most important person in her life. So you think she's going to actually focus on how to make you happy? No, she's going to focus on how to make her happy. And her reasons for to be happy could be way different than yours is. Therefore, if you make her prerequisite of your happiness, you're not sure that she's actually working to make you happy, because she's making to herself happy. And you have to be like a yo-yo trying to figure out where is that your stability, position of stability and security with her. Where is your happiness? Don't. Build your happiness on your own. Be responsible for your own life. And when you are happy, then you will choose who meets your standards. Not that, oh, I want her because she makes me feel good. No, feel good first, and then see if she measures up. Whoever you are. The other way of it is true too. You know, girls can think the same way about guys. Whatever your relationship is, same for everyone. And Chris says, Mehran is a legend that speaks truth. Ah, wunderbar. You saw all through me. Gavin says, no likes. Come on, guys. Yeah, what's with that, guys? And you know what? Last night, with that wonderful session that we had, which was actually brilliant. I had a late last night live talk for most people who time zones were different, and we had a beautiful session, and I had 2 thumbs down. What the hell is that? Huh? Explain to me what the hell is that, guys? Who? Put your names up when you put a thumbs down. I want to know. And we only had 13 thumbs up, which wasn't enough. Actually, we were 13. 11 were thumbs up, 2 were thumbs down. And we were talking about yesterday, actually, about haters. See, I even have some. So don't be shocked. Now we have Dawn. My goodness, have you finished painting that house yet, or you've been busy still up to now? Where did you disappear? Says, hello, Mehran, my love. Okay, darling. How are you? Says, I have missed you. Well, you have, but if you've missed me, why haven't you been around? Finished painting finally, I hope. Been so busy. I hope you and yours are all okay. Much love from me. Thank you, dear, for your love and for your care and attention and joining us here. I hope everything is good for you, and you've been good to yourself, taking care of yourself, and all is hitting on all cylinders. Bobby Necro says, Mehran, you mentioned build your life, your own life. That's what I want to do. I don't know exactly how. Bobby, I don't know much about you. I keep forgiving every comment. I forget how old you are, let alone know what you are good at, what you are interested in, and so on and so forth. But I think I have videos on the channel that says how to find what you want to do in life, something like that. If I don't, I might have to make one. But I think I have discussed that, addressed that in many of the live talks, and there should be an excerpt of it that shows what we talked about. And he says, I don't know exactly how, starting from scratch, not many friends, working full time, and have my son on days off. Oh, okay. Oh, 39 UK. Well, you're young, so what's wrong with you? You can build your life and be the greatest father you can be to your son. Don't forget that. Do not forget to be the greatest dad you can be to your son. He is all that matters. You have figured it out. You're old enough. He needs your help. Find your accomplishments. Make the biggest accomplishment of your life to be your son. Be there for him. And because you want to give him everything you can, you will become even more successful in your own life, because you want to set a good example. You want to have a good lifestyle. You want to have good mentality. You want to do things right, so your son will learn from you by example. Therefore, make sure you take good care of yourself, be fit, eat healthy, do your work well, focus on your job, be there for your son's homework, athletic abilities or activities, spend time with him, talk with him, be friend with him, let him trust you, be trustable, and never lie to him. That relationship should be enough for both of you to make him comfortable and secure and make you happy like you've never been ever before. That's when you see how much you're worth, because that is your first and foremost duty. You will find your happiness in dedication to your son, and that includes your advancement in your life, in your personal life as well, your job, everything else, and so on. Chris Crawford says, hey Mehran, Chris 28 male from England. Hello Chris, thanks for joining us. He says, thanks for all your help, and your live talk yesterday was really powerful, especially the last 5 minutes. Okay, my question I have is now to cope with lack of intimacy. Well, join the club. Heterosexual men always feel there's not enough intimacy, and that's how we're programmed. So don't worry about it. So, and he says, after a breakup, I find it very difficult. As much as I focus on myself with exercise, meditation, eating right every day, I miss intimacy a lot and want to know if you have any tips on being patient for when another great girl comes along. Because then the sexual intimacy is worth the wait. I know this from experience. It's hard, just the waiting period. So you think because you want to wait until you find another suitable partner, you want to know how to endure this? Well, if you find out, let me know too. So because this is a problem that heterosexual male has all his life, because he always wants more and more intimacy. There's never enough. But the silver lining is that there are things you can do that it can alleviate that illness. And naturally you would not need any demonstration, I'm sure. And if you do, there are things available on internet. However, I'm sure by this age you have figured it out how it is that you can help yourself to weather the storm and wait for the right moment. In the meantime, this is the way it is, There's nothing you can do but simply be active, be fit. In the meantime, eat right, and at the same time, do whatever that you need to do in order to, feel balanced again once in a while. But there's nothing else. There's no magic to it. You got to do what you got to do sometimes, and just make sure, because you're eager for that, don't go to bed with just every woman that you see just because you're horny. And make sure that you have your standards met, and of course take precautions, and then happy sailing. It's not shouldn't be a big deal. Every one of us have gone through a dry season, from one time to another, whether it's college time or when it's after college. It happens. So it's not a big deal. It's not how do you think monks live? They still can endure it, so you can too. Don't make a big deal out of it. Focus on your life, build your life, and be happy. And there are lots of activities you can do. And then there's certain things that what you can do when you're really under pressure. And then eventually you'll find the girl of your dream. But don't make that, because if you be so fussy about it, and don't learn how to deal with it, then the first girl that you meet and she smiles at you, you think she's the perfect girl just because she smiled at you, and because you're horny, and because you want it, you haven't had it for a while, and then you make her to be the angel, a god, all because you're in love with your desire. Desire for pleasure is what you love. It's not necessarily her, but it happens to come through her because she's a possibility and she's smiled at you, she's willing to be with you, and that possibility makes you see that your desire can be fulfilled for pleasure, and that hope will turn her, who's not necessarily qualified, into a most qualified person in life, because you're just thinking about what she can bring to you, the fulfillment of your desire for pleasure. Don't fall into that trap, otherwise you'll be deep in where you don't want to be. Okay, all right. And Don says, hi darling, still finishing the house off, starting a new job. What kind of a house is this? Is it a bloody mansion? What is it? 700-year-old mansion of the old Britain? What's going on? I gotta come and see that house. Starting a new job next week, and life has just been hectic. No fun, just work. Lol. I keep missing you when you're alive. I hope to be alive until you stop missing me. I don't want to die yet. You're alive. I have booked a holiday though. Oh, good. See, you missed me and the live talks, and now that you have the time, you go on holiday. What can I say? What kind of relationship is this now? I am in lack of intimacy club too. Yes, aren't we all? And Chris says, thank you for making me laugh. Yes, and you made me laugh, for God's sake. And you should make yourself laugh, because you know what? Sometimes it's nothing better than just laughing as to how things are, if they're just light and manageable. Don says, lol, let me know too. It's all a distant memory. Yes, we all need that how-to book again to learn it. How was it done? And Chris says, those things don't make me feel good though. Well, you're just like a hungry man who has been offered a piece of dried bread and says, well, listen, this is not kebab, and this is not schnitzeltes, and this is not entrecôte, and this is not, I don't know, Peking duck, so it doesn't make me happy. Well, shut up and eat the dry bread, because that's all there is. So until the Peking duck is available, you eat that bread, whether it makes you feel good or not. Well, that's all you get for now, until you get your ass together and go out and be active and meet women, and then see who qualifies to enjoy your specialities and good manners and personality, and if they also will smile upon you and agree in the same way. Gavin says, still no likes. Are you kidding me? You guys haven't clicked on the like? There are 10 people here, and I'm speaking my brain out. Oh, by the way, guys, I gotta cut it off and go because I have an appointment at 1. So, quickly, guys, click on the like if you haven't. God damn it, what's going on? Hello, Elizabeth. Good to see you, dear. And let me see what other questions we have in here. And click on like, guys. Don't forget. And Chris says, yes, I'm going to keep my standards high. My ex raised them to a high level. No, it wasn't your ex. It was you. Don't keep giving kudos to her. She's not there. She doesn't deserve your attention or whatever. Just move on and think about yourself and what it is ahead of you. And I will not accept less now. Okay, that's good. But don't be too choosy. Just, bring your nose down a little bit and see the quality within people that you meet, and there could be jewels there that if you don't excavate, you won't find. So proceed, communicate, get to know them. You will see their specialities, and you will see they might be far beyond your expectations that you didn't think they might be. And Paras Kumar says, Are arranged marriage more successful than love marriage? I don't know. May or may not. Probably not. I don't know. Depends on the two. Don says, lol, not going away until January. My daughter is 18, so we are going to Barcelona. Barcelona. Wunderbar. Chris says, thank you, Mehran. You're welcome. Henny Haas says, what about jealousy? Oh, I have lots of videos on jealousy. Just go on my channel and type in jealousy. You will have lots of videos, at least few videos coming up. And I say that because I gotta go. I gotta wrap this up and go on my appointment. So I apologize. I can't be too much longer here. It says I get easily jealous, which causes lots of fights. I wonder if you have advice for that. I do have jealousy videos on this channel. Go on my channel search engine and put in jealousy or something like that, and or look at the table of, you look at the playlist, and you may actually have a playlist called jealousy. I'm not sure if I have, but I'm sure I have videos among these 1,500 videos here. You'll find anything, pretty much anything you're looking for after breakup or things to do with movement of mind. You should have it in there. Dawn says, enjoy the rest of your day, dear. It's just gone 8 a.m. Is it? 8 a.m.? 8 p.m. Oh, 8 p.m. Sorry. 8 p.m. Sorry, I read it wrong. It's just gone 8 p.m. here, and I'm just cooking our meal. Yeah, I guess it reminds me, I got to eat before I go to my appointment. So I got to finish it off now. A late one today. Take care, lovely. Thank you very much, Don. Thanks for your love and your attention. Listen, guys, it looks like we've hit all the questions. I love you all. Thank you very much for being here, letting me share some views with you and spend some time with you. Don't forget to like the videos you watch, share the videos you like, and check my site, mind@6truth.com. Buy the books and make an appointment with me. Talk to me on Skype. That was as short as I could make this promotional station identification. And hope to talk to you maybe tonight or tomorrow. In the meantime, be good to yourself, to the others, and talk to you soon. Bye for now.